The Redmi G34WQ is a 34-inch curved gaming monitor with fancy RGB lights at the rear. It has a VA panel with a resolution of 3440 by 1440 and it refreshes at 180 Hz. The response time is fast and the visuals look good. Xiaomi designed this monitor for gamers on a budget and people who want a big display without the expensive price tag. So, is it worth buying? Well, let's find out. Now, opening the box, it comes with a manual that shows you how to set up the stand. It comes with a color accuracy report that nobody reads. Yeah, the screws for the base mount, and here's the base mount. You get a DisplayPort cable, a power adapter, and a warranty card. Now, installing the base is simple. You need a screwdriver. Luckily, it comes with one, and snapping the base mount to the monitor makes a satisfying sound. With the stand, the monitor weighs 7 kg. You can adjust the monitor's height, tilt it to the left, to the right, and even change the angle. The designers of this monitor thought about cable management, so they made this hole. Not bad. Now, if you prefer an arm or a wall bracket to free up space on your decks, this monitor is VESA compatible, which means you can use a VESA compatible arm or wall bracket. Now, let's talk about the RGB lights at the back. You can change the color in the settings. You can also set it in auto where it displays the primary color on the display, but guys, it's a gimmick. Turn off the lights in your room and it doesn't reflect jack. So do yourself a favor and just turn off the RGB lights. The power button at the back of this monitor is like a joystick. It makes it easy to use and navigate the menu. As for the ports, it comes with 2 display ports, 2 HDMI ports, an audio port, and a DC in port. Now, this monitor doesn't have a speaker, so yeah, and it also won't charge your laptops as the monitor doesn't support USB power delivery. Ouch! Now it's time to check out the monitor. It's wide and curved. It replicates the curvature of the human eye, but check this out, at extreme angles, the lighting, the brightness is not consistent. Now, when you look at it from the middle, the screen looks fine, but it gets dimmer if you look at it from an angle. Now, this shouldn't put you off because you're going to be at the middle looking at this display. Now, let's check out the bezels. It has slim bezels at the top and the sides, but not so slim bezels at the bottom. The display quality is not bad and the colors it produces are good. It covers 95% of the DCI P3 color gamut and 100% of the sRGB color gamut. Fancy terms aside, the colors it produces look good. I know some of you are going to say it's not as vibrant as an OLED display, but it's color accurate. For brightness, it peaks at 350 nits. As I said earlier, the display refreshes at 180 Hz. It's smooth and has a fast response time of 1 millisecond, making it great for gaming. Now, what is it like watching YouTube and Netflix on this monitor? I would say it's decent because of the size. Obviously, it doesn't support HDR content, but still, it looks good. The 1 millisecond response time makes gaming with this monitor a pleasure. It has AMD FreeSync tech inside it, which reduces screen tearing, shuttering, and input delay. Playing games with a monitor this wide is addictive, and you won't want to use a smaller display after using this. Now, for video editing, this monitor is fantastic. The large display makes editing videos on this monitor a joy. Check out how large my timeline is. All the panels are huge, and as for color accuracy, it's good but not quite there. For reference, the most color accurate monitor I have with me is the monitor on my MacBook M1 Pro. I'm putting it next to this Redmi monitor. I can see a difference in the color. But the good news is you can always tweak the colors to make it look almost similar to the display on the M1 Pro. Now, multitasking is also incredible on this display, as you would imagine. Having 2 web tabs or 2 programs side by side will make you more productive and faster. So use that as an excuse to get this monitor. Now let's check out the menu. You can change the picture profile. It has a game mode where you can adjust the response time. It has a window settings to split the monitor to display different input sources. For example, on the left, I have the display of my MacBook Pro, and on the right, I have my Windows laptop displaying. Now let's talk about the price. I got this monitor for 480,000 Naira, or just around $320. In my books, it's not bad at all for a budget gaming monitor. I mean, just look at the size, 34 inches. It's big enough and it's curved. It's a good monitor for gamers on a budget. Editing videos on this large curved monitor is just impressive. Working and multitasking is also fantastic on this monitor. Granted, it doesn't have features like power delivery, it doesn't come with an OLED display, but for the price, that's what you're going to get. You're not going to get a better monitor. So that's my review of the Redmi G34WQ. I hope you found this video to be useful. If you did, hit that like button. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you guys with more content like this. Valor Reviews, signing out.